So hello guys, Rahul this side on behalf of Revsportz, and finally we have all got the news that we all have been waiting for 8 to 9 months. Finally, after months of uncertainty, there is some relief for everyone who is involved in this Indian football fraternity. Sports Minister Mansukh Mandavia has already announced that ISL will start from 14th February, and also I-League will also start during the same period, and also I-League 2 and I-League 3. So there's some clarity. Footballers will be coming back to the football pitch. The league will start, and I think that's the best possible news that we all have been waiting for in this new year. In this video, I will talk in details about the league format of not only just ISL but also about I-League, I-League 2 and I-League 3, and also we'll talk about the budget that has been allocated by AIFF, and also AIFF have set some important deadlines going forward regarding the broadcast partner, regarding the commercial partner, and also about the long-term roadmap that have been set by AIFF. So we'll talk in details about that. So watch the video till the end. So let's start with ISL. How the ISL will be organized this season. ISL will be organized very much like the UEFA Champions League model. All total, there will be 91 games, and it will be played in a single format, home and away basis. Clubs will play, 14 ISL clubs will be there, including Inter Kashi, the newly promoted side, and all total, each club will play 13 games. They will play against each other only once, and some clubs might get 7 home games, some clubs might get 6 home games. How it will be decided? Very interesting. Suppose some clubs whose home ground conditions are really in great shape, those clubs will be fortunate to get 7 home games, and those clubs whose ground conditions are not at all in good shape, obviously they will try to improve the conditions of the ground before the league kicks off, but they are most likely to get 6 home games. Suppose, let me give you one example. Let's take East Bengal and Mohun Bagan. Both of them will play from VIBK. So there is no doubt about the ground condition of VIBK. Obviously, you will be concerned what happened on 13th of December, due to the chaos in the Messi event. But the damage was caused, on the bucket seat, mostly in the lower tire, not much damage in the middle tire or the third tire, the top tire. So I think that won't hamper the stadium from hosting the ISL games. So my example is East Bengal and Mohun Bagan, they will play at VIBK, so they are most likely to get 7 home games this season. Also, very important point, there will be no playoff leg like last season. So the team finishing top of the table will be declared the champion. There won't be any playoff leg, for the cup champions that used to happen, till the previous season. So that's the format of ISL. And now another interesting question is that whether there will be relegation or promotion. As of now, there is relegation because it is strictly mentioned in the newly formed constitution of AIFF. But for sure, as this season it will be a truncated format. Clubs are not at all in good shape. Some are parting ways with their key foreigners. Some are reducing their budget. So I don't think clubs are at a position to afford relegation this season. Obviously, there is promotion. Inter Kashi had got promoted, but I doubt there will be relegation. So what we are hearing that AIFF most likely to ask Supreme Court for one-time exemption this season from relegation. So that's the proposed league structure of ISL. But at the same time, I think AIFF also need to work on finalizing a commercial partner, because I think that brings me to the budget part. We need to talk in details about the budget part as well. AIFF has allocated 25 crore for the ISL this season. I mean, they have made a total central pool of 25 crore that for the ISL this season. But of that 25 crore, AIFF previously they proposed to pay 10% of that total central pool, 10% of 25 crore. But as of now, there is no commercial partner who are supposed to pay 30% of that 25 crore. So AIFF will also pay that 30% of the total central pool if no commercial partner comes in. So all total, AIFF will pay 40% of the 25 crore central pool. That is, AIFF will pay 14 crore all total if no commercial partner comes in, and the rest obviously will be paid by the club. So that's the budget part of the ISL. And now, what about broadcast partner? What about commercial partner? AIFF to float a tender for commercial and broadcast partner on 10th of January, and they have set a deadline of 25th of January, and they are saying, they are proposing that by 31st January, the broadcast partner or the commercial partner should be finalized by 31st of January. And for the long-term plan, that is very important, because finally after months of uncertainty we are getting a league, but we also need to get assurance regarding the long-term roadmap as well. I think clubs will also demand long-term assurance, and for that AIFF has also set an important deadline, that is the league to start from 14th of February, and on 20th February AIFF will release a fresh tender for the commercial partner agreement for the long-term purpose, that is 20 years. And AIFF is saying that by end of May, the commercial partner for the next 20 years of ISL should be finalized. I think AIFF should work on this long-term plan, because that is very important. Because already this 8 to 9 months of uncertainty has caused severe damage to Indian football. And going forward, again, if these kind of things again gets repeated, then again I think Indian football will suffer. So they need to avoid that. They should work on the long-term plan. So that's the total scenario of ISL. And now about I-League. So in I-League there will be 55 matches, 11 clubs. They will play 10 games. They will also play against each other only once, just like the ISL. So all total 55 matches, and I-League will be also organized in home and away basis, just like ISL. So clubs will play 5 home games, 5 away games. For I-League, AIFF has allocated 3.2 crore for I-League. And now what about I-League 2 and I-League 3? That is the third and fourth division of Indian football hierarchy. So AIFF is saying, I mean Kullan Chobe has announced that I-League 2 and I-League 3 will be merged into one league, because this season we all know the league, it has been delayed. So this is the best possible scenario for AIFF to organize the I-League 2 and I-League 3. All total 40 teams will take part in I-League 2 and from I-League 2 and I-League 3, and they will be divided into 5 zones. So that's how AIFF will organize the I-League 2 and I-League 3 this season. And now obviously there will be some pros and cons. So what are the pros of this proposed league structure of AIFF? The pros are, first of all, there is some football. I mean, already it's the league will start from February. Other year the league is to start from September, but this season finally there is some football, and that's a great news. In the beginning of the year, I think players will be coming back to the football pitch, getting to do what they do the best. I think that's the best thing for footballers, their families, and also the support staff as well. Finally we'll get to see some football at the end of the season, and I think great news for the football fans as well. And also at the same time, teams are getting to play home and away venues. I mean, some teams will play minimum of 6 home games, so that means they will at least get to earn something from the ticket revenues. Like clubs like Kerala Blasters, clubs like East Bengal and Mohun Bagan, they will get to earn something at least from the ticket revenue. So that's positive for the club parts. Now, what are the cons? The cons, obviously, the first thing that comes to my mind is how the club will operate the club. I mean, how the club will be operated this season, in this proposed league structure. Obviously, it will be single leg. I mean, not like 6 to 7 months league like last season. It will be for 2 to 3 months. Obviously, there won't be much revenue as they used to earn like other previous years. And also I think they will reduce their budget in this truncated format. They will reduce their logistical costs, and also they might also ask their players to take pay cuts. I think there's a possibility, and these are the cons that currently coming to my mind. So I think players will be asked by club management, their owners, to take pay cuts, so that might impact some footballers. So these are the pros and cons of the ISL, but I think it's really for everyone. I think everyone have been waiting for this news. We have been talking to many footballers, like Amrinder Singh, Gurpreet Singh Sandhu, and many other footballers, who have been really, they have suffered a lot during this period of uncertainty. I mean, to stay away from football for 8 to 9 months is not at all easy for any footballer. So I think they will be really happy, they will be relieved to get back to the football pitch. But at the same time, when AIFF has already finalized the league format, finalized everything regarding this season, but they also need to finalize the commercial partner for the next 20 years. They also need to finalize the next 20 years, the next long-term roadmap. I think that will be very important for Indian football. So that's it for now. If you have any opinion, any comments, don't forget to share in the comment section below, and stay tuned to Revsportz for more update from the sports world. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.